Hi everyone, it's Erica Mackey from Maniacal Reader, and this is my January T.B.R. The first book I'm going to be reading in January is Clockwork Princess, written by Cassandra Clare. This is the third and final book in her Infernal Devices trilogy. Now, I know that in my Christmas book haul part 1, I didn't really do a good job of explaining what the Infernal Devices were about. To do this, I'm going to have to go back to the first book, Clockwork Angel. The Infernal Devices trilogy follows Shadowhunters. Shadowhunters are people in the world whose job it is to rid the world of demons. Now, this book follows a protagonist named Tessa Gray, who travels across the ocean to London, England in the time of Queen Victoria to find her brother, who's recently gone missing. When she travels to London, England, she's kidnapped by an organization called the Dark Sisters, who are located in a place called the Pandemonium Club. A man rescues her from the Dark Sisters, and his name is Will. Will takes her to the London Institute, where she learns all about what being a Shadowhunter is about, and from there she meets this other man named James. These two men help Tessa realize that she is a Shadowhunter with a rare ability. She can transform into another person. When she gets to the Institute, she realizes that she's in a whole other world of downworlders, which are just castes below Shadowhunters, like werewolves. On top of this, there's an antagonist in the book called the Magister, who runs the Pandemonium Club and is behind Tessa's brother Nate's kidnapping. In addition to finishing the Infernal Devices, I'm going to be reading The Hunger Games, starting with The Hunger Games. The Hunger Games follows a place in the ruins of North America called the Capital. The Capital is a government district with 12 outlying districts. The Capital forces people to fight to the death on live TV in a game that's called The Hunger Games. The main protagonist, Kat Everdeen, is forced to take her sister's place in the games. For Kat Everdeen, survival has always been second nature for her, and in an inadvertent way, she becomes a contender for these games. But if she is to win, she has to start making choices that weighs survival against humanity. The second book in the trilogy is Catching Fire, and the final book in the trilogy is Mockingjay. In addition to reading The Hunger Games, like I said in my Christmas book haul part 1, I'm also going to be reading the Visions trilogy, written by Lisa McMahon. The first book is Crash, the second book is Bang, and the final book is Gasp. I hope to get through all of these books in the month of January. But if I don't, I'll update you on the books that I have read and those that I have yet to finish. That's it for my January TBR. I'll be back in my next video about my first book tag. I'll see you then. Bye.
But I don't want good and I don't want good enough. I want can't sleep, can't breathe without your love. Front porch and one more kiss. It doesn't make sense to anybody else. Who cares if you're all I think about? I've searched the world and I know now it ain't right if you ain't lost your mind. Yeah, I don't want